Hello, David and I are going to talk about the difference between business resilience and change management and risk management. So, David, we've had a suggestion or two that change management or risk management's all you need. You don't need to worry about business resilience. So why was business resilience framework developed?
Well, Sheila, that's a really good question. I'm sure we've got a number of people looking in today who've worked in change or worked in risk management. I'd like to reassure you that your roles are absolutely vital. But when we think about change or we think about risk management, we're thinking very much in the project space. We're either developing something or delivering or implementing that initiative. So when we think about risk and change, we're thinking about registers and how we examine what they are, how we might mitigate them and take action on them. For us, business resilience is an enterprise-wide approach to managing businesses through economic cycles, through technological cycles or social cycles. So business resilience is ensuring that we can deliver sustained progress at the right pace for the organization.
Okay, so that's interesting. So perhaps you'd like to just talk to us about why it's different to dealing with risk management. Risks of each economic cycle could be considered enough to deal with the different economic cycles that come forward.
They could if our people were really focused on those economic cycles. But in so many organizations, the risk work is very much associated with the projects. And in business resilience, we're looking at our business resilience perspective from three levels, which is either a crisis, something that is going to be a transition, or something that is strategic, looking a long way into the future. So we're managing with a crisis today, we're preparing for our sequential improvements, but we're also thinking more widely about those things that would enable us to take advantage of the next VUCA condition. We have to remember, business resilience makes sense because most organizations make the biggest returns by making smart decisions during VUCA times.
Okay, so am I right in thinking then that organizations were unlikely to have had on their risk registers a global pandemic, the blockage of the Suez Canal, the war in Europe, and a range of other things that have hit us more recently?
What we see when we think about business resilience is this willingness to think more widely, to think further ahead as well as close by at the same time. Hence the challenge of resilience. It's one of the reasons why the resilience role has been elevated to the Chief Resilience Officer in so many organizations, because it's vital for the organization to sustain itself that it is able to handle the immediate, the transitional, and take advantage of future situations. That's why some organizations today are well over 100 years old and continue to be successful where others have failed.
Thank you so much, David. It's really helpful insight.
Thank you.